What's going on, guys? Cejaman back, and today we're going to be taking a look at the brand new 1/18 scale, The Batman movie, based off of the 2022 The Batman movie by Matt Reeves, Batman played by Robert Pattinson. This is by Jada Toys, so this is obviously a larger scale and does have light-up features. We're going to do a comparison, Spin Master light-up Batmobile and some of the other Jada Toys die-cast Batmobiles from this same film. So this is up for pre-order right now from Big Bad Toy Store. You guys can use my link in the description down below. I think it's going to come in May or June, if I'm not mistaken. Or actually, I think it's coming in April. So we got the big packaging window here. So if you're a mid-on-box collector, this is going to be right up your alley. It does have a Try Me mode where you just push the door in and you'll see the light-up features. So if you look on the front, you'd be able to see the headlights light up. Or if you look at the back, you'd also be able to see the back of this light up as well. You come and then turn this around. So it says right here, Batman and the Batmobile. And you can see exactly what it does. I mean, the doors do open. You can see everything that lights up from the back and on the sides, and the top of the hood, and the hood does open as well. This is going to run you anywhere between $55 to $60. It also has a window up top too, and it has a really cool image of Batman right here. So let's go ahead and open this up. You are going to need a screwdriver because this does have screws, and let's see if this is a pickup or a pass. I actually like the case that it comes in inside of the box. You can see it does read "Try Me," and then it's got these like squares on each end, and then at the bottom, so you can see that's the kind of, you're gonna need a Phillips screwdriver to take out the Batmobile. All right, so now that we got that finally out of the packaging, there was a lot of screws in here. I want to say probably about 10, maybe 11 screws that you got to take off. So make sure you got the right screwdriver. First thing first, we'll take a look at the figure that does come in here. So it is a die-cast Batman, and this one does have a little bit more detail compared to the other ones. You can see all his weapons, the outfit, the armored outfit, the utility belt, closed fist. You have the cape, which is kind of like a soft rubber material, but the Batman figure himself is die cast. And again, I mentioned this before, he has a holster, but we never really got to see what he did with that in the film. There is the head sculpt. This one doesn't really resemble the chin of Robert Pattinson, if I freaking stumbled when saying that, but I do like the design of the cape. The arms are a little bit on the soft rubber material. You can see that there, they're really flexible, but the figure itself is, like, the body is die cast. It's got a cold feel to it. So there's the Batman. And is he in scale with the vehicle? Maybe, maybe not. I mean, he might be a little bit taller than the Batmobile. Now, the figure itself, or the vehicle itself, this does roll very nicely. And this is pretty much the meat and potatoes of the set. This is going to be what you're really purchasing. So we'll start with the front. So you can see there is the headlights, and then there is the hood. Now, similar to, if you guys own any of the other Jada Toys Batmobiles, you guys know this part does open up. So you can see, you can open that piece right there. The doors do open, and it does kind of have that like cage right there, similar to like what race cars driver have. And then if you can see inside, not too sure if you can really see inside of the car, but there is the you can see the gear shift. You can see there's gauges, there's stickers there. Probably not going to make it out. I mean, you can see the gauges right there, but there's stickers on the gauges, so you can actually see the gauges in the vehicle. You have the two-seaters, and then you can see some of the equipment in the back seat. I'm not sure if my camera is going to pick all that up, and then the driver's seat does open as well, and you can see the dashboard there, and it also has some detailing in there. So if you guys do decide to pick this up, just take a close look inside of it, just so you can see how really detailed the inside of the vehicle is. So you can close the doors. You have the rims here, and they are a rubber material. And then the design of this, I mean, again, the whole thing is die cast. You have this part right here, and I'm assuming this is where he steps on to get in the vehicle. I'm not 100% sure. And then there is the bottom. There is a try me mode and an on and off mode. And then right here in the back, you have the tail lights. And then you have this area right here where the fire comes out, and there's another light that lights up right there in the back. And look at the detail. See that? Look at the exhausts. This is so nice. This is what really gives it the look for the Batmobile, like this right here, seeing like the fins. This is what really gives it that look. But I love the design on this. After watching the film and watching the Batmobile chase scene with the Penguin, this is like one of my favorite Batmobiles behind the '89 Batmobile. So let's go ahead and test out the light up features. Okay, so I do have it under try me mode. If you have it under try me mode, when you open the doors, the lights turn on. If you have it under on, they'll just stay on. So we'll open the door. Boom, look at that. This is actually really bright when you see it. So if I zoom up a little bit, you can see the headlights and then the grill too. It does light up in orange color. And then same thing here. Let's just turn it, close the door there. So the hood does light up too. And then he also has lights on the side right here of the door. On each side, actually. So we'll open the door up here. He does have that. And then the back, look at this. The tail lights light up. This area lights up, the exhaust. And then the top lights up as well. Let me see if I can get that to turn back on. There you go. This is, so the light up features on this is really, really nice. And it's very bright too. It honestly would be a lot, cooler if the inside of the vehicle lit up too, like the gauges and stuff. But the brightness on this is on point. So it's definitely got a good light up feature. Okay, so I did want to do some comparisons with the Batman figures. So this is the one that came in with the 118 scale. This one here is the 124. And then this one here, I believe this is the 132 scale. I think that's what the size is. So you can see obviously the small one doesn't have a lot of detail. The 124 is very, very similar to the 118th. I don't know if the cape design is the same. Yeah, the cape design is exactly the same, but there is all three of the Batmans that you get. This is all the scales right here that we have. So we have the one, I think this is 132. I think that's what this one is. Then we have the 124, and then obviously the big one in the back, we have the 118 scale. Now the smaller one is definitely still a cool one. It almost looks like the Hot Wheel version. These doors still do open. The hood doesn't open. There's the back of that. Obviously a little less detailed. The 124th one was obviously was the superior one up until the 118th, but this one does have some really cool detailing on it. It's got the open doors, and then the hood top the hood opens right there. And then of course we have the 118th. Go ahead and turn this on the on mode. Where is it? There we go. And then you can see the light up features right here. So these are the different scales. And then obviously you can just see how much bigger the 118th scale is. So some of you people are going to want to know comparison with the Spin Master one. Now, this was my favorite Batmobile that came out, the Spin Master one, other than, this one here, because the 118 scale Jada Toys one is definitely my favorite one, because it definitely makes the Spin Master one a lot more kiddish. But the light up features on this, watch, I'll go ahead and turn this on. I've done reviews on this, but it's got the engine revving up. It's got the light up features, so you can see that. Lights up in the top. It doesn't light up in the side, but the back does light up too. The tail lights don't light up, but it's got a whole lot of sound effects and a lot of cool little features on it, especially when you move it back and forth. But the definitive one is definitely going to be the Jada Toys, but that is like a little bit of a comparison with the two. And there you have it, guys. There is my quick little review. We're taking a look today at the brand new Jada Toys 118 scale light up Batmobile from the Batman film. This is die-cast. You do get a larger Batman. It's not in scale with the Batmobile. I wish Jada would make these in scale with them, but it's definitely an awesome piece. And I think for any Batman collector, you're definitely going to want this in your collection, especially for the light up features. And it's going to cost you between $50 to $60. Like I said, Big Bad Toy Store does have this for pre-order. You guys can use the link in the description down below. So let me know in the comments down below if this is a pickup. Is it a pass? I still got to pick up the 66 Batman version that lights up as well. That's definitely one that's going to be on my list. But let me know in the comments down below. Do you have this? Is it awesome? What did you think of the Batmobile in the new film? And what is your top 5 favorite live action Batmobiles? Let me know in the comments down below. Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you soon.